Wealth might be knocking at your door, but could you be unknowingly locking it out because of one small mistake right at your front entrance? The front door, it might sound like nothing more than a daily passageway, but in traditional Feng Shui and spiritual beliefs, it is actually the very first point where positive energy from the universe enters your home. It is considered the mouth of energy of the house, the place that determines the fate of the homeowner, from wealth and career to health and family harmony. Have you ever known someone who lives with integrity, works tirelessly, and seems to have a stable life, yet constantly runs into bad luck? Money slips away before it even arrives. Opportunities show up only to vanish in an instant. These seemingly irrational misfortunes can sometimes stem from something incredibly ordinary, a mistake in the Feng Shui of the front door. Here's the good news. The wise sages of the past have passed down many practical remedies. Not superstitious, not expensive, but incredibly effective if you truly understand and apply them the right way. In this video, I'm going to reveal 6 common Feng Shui mistakes that often happen right at the front entrance, along with some extremely simple ways to activate a flow of positive and prosperous energy. Before we begin, take a few seconds to leave a positive affirmation in the comments. Think of it as planting a seed of good fortune right into your own living space. For example, I am a magnet for wealth, and good fortune is entering my home. And if you believe that with just the right adjustments, your house can become a magnet for prosperity, then hit subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a single Feng Shui tip that could transform your destiny right from the place you live. So what exactly are those silent mistakes at your front entrance that could be quietly locking out your wealth day after day, without you even realizing it? Let's go through them one by one so you can recognize where you might be going wrong and how to fix it before it is too late. Number 1. Wet umbrella left by the door. This one might surprise you, but in applied Feng Shui, especially in the art of nurturing energy within your living space, a misplaced wet umbrella can act like a silent trigger, setting off a chain of sluggish, heavy, and tired feelings you just cannot quite explain. You see, when it rains, the air outside becomes saturated with yin energy, meaning it carries cool, heavy, and sometimes even stagnant or negative energy from gloomy, damp environments. An umbrella, which shields us from the rain, can become a carrier of that yin energy if we are not mindful about how we handle it indoors. Most of us come home on a rainy day and prop the umbrella up right near the front door to let it drip dry, or because we have not had a chance to put it away. But that simple action creates a damp zone in the very spot where positive energy is supposed to flow freely. Rainwater slowly seeps into the floor. It may look dry, but in Feng Shui, this lingering moisture is known as dead energy, energy that cannot circulate, energy that sits stagnant. And this kind of energy is the enemy of prosperity, health, and inner peace. When a wet umbrella is placed near the entrance, which is the very spot where positive energy first enters, it does more than just block the flow of good energy. It actually spreads cold, damp energy throughout your living space. Over time, your home may begin to feel gloomy, musty, lifeless. People inside may become irritable, start arguing more, or feel emotionally uneasy without knowing why. So, if you really must keep an umbrella near the door, here is what you need to do. Always dry it off completely before bringing it inside. Then store it in a closed cabinet or container out of sight. Do not stand it upright or hang it openly near the door. That still leaves the moisture right where your wealth energy is supposed to come in. A clean, dry umbrella neatly stored is no longer a block, but instead a sign of readiness, cleanliness, and order. It creates a balanced energy state, exactly what every home needs, right at the place where guests and opportunities enter. Number 2, a full or dirty trash can near the door. If your front door is the face of your home, then imagine greeting the world with a dirty, overflowing trash can sitting right there. Nobody wants to meet someone whose face is smeared with grime, right? Yet many people casually leave trash bins near the entrance, unaware that they are surrounding their home with heavy negative energy from the very start. In traditional Feng Shui and spiritual belief, trash is not just physical waste. It represents the buildup of old, stagnant energy. It vibrates with decay and sluggishness. When that kind of energy sits in the one place that should be the cleanest, the front entrance, it is like building a wall that blocks all the good energy from getting in. Think about a room with a terrible smell. You could light candles or spray fragrance, but the smell is still there underneath. Positive energy works the same way. It cannot coexist with dirty, stale energy. If your trash can is smelly, moldy, or sticky with old gunk, the energy entering your house becomes polluted from the very beginning. The result, you feel unfocused, forgetful, and your efforts go nowhere. Small arguments spark in the family, and your living space always feels just a bit uncomfortable, without any clear cause. Feng Shui calls this phenomenon negative yin blocking the entrance, meaning bad energy takes hold of the entryway, so no matter how good your luck may be, it cannot settle, and it gets pushed away. The solution is simple and powerful. Keep your trash can far away from the main entrance. If that is not possible, use one with a sealed lid, clean it regularly, and take the trash out every single day. Never leave garbage overnight near your entryway. Nighttime is when the air becomes still, and if trash is still there, it attracts and spreads negative energy throughout the house. Number 3, clutter and piles of items near the door. Do we all do it? The habit of dropping things wherever is convenient, especially near the front door. A pair of shoes taken off in a rush, a few bags you did not put away, even boxes that have sat in the same spot for months. These may seem harmless, but they are clear signs that the flow of energy is being blocked the moment it tries to enter your home. According to Feng Shui, your entryway needs to be open and spacious, just like a riverbed needs to be clear for water to flow. If the front of your house, where energy begins its journey, is blocked by clutter, the flow of energy gets bent, delayed, or completely stopped. And when that happens, your life energy starts to feel chaotic. Imagine a guest coming to your house. If they have to weave through bags, dusty items, or disorganized piles, their first impression is not a warm welcome. It is confusion. It is the same with energy. When blocked, it cannot flow naturally, and that leads to stagnation. Work slows down, your mind becomes foggy, and good opportunities cannot take root in the mess. Clutter is also the perfect environment for dust and dirty energy to build up. Feng Shui refers to this as stale yin, silent, sticky energy that lowers air quality and over time affects your mental clarity. You might feel heavier, anxious, or irritated without knowing why. To fix this, the very first thing you need to do is clean your entryway as if you were resetting your entire life path. Every item should have its place. If something is no longer useful, let it go. The empty space at your entrance is not wasted. It is an invitation for new energy to begin its journey through your home. Number 4, old or broken door. In the art of nurturing home energy, a door is not just a physical opening, it is a gateway of energy. It represents your ability to receive, to invite, and to begin. When a door sticks, creaks loudly, or is cracked and worn down, you are living with a powerful symbol of resistance, delay, and decline. There is a reason why in spiritual traditions, opening a new door, whether to a house, temple, or office, is always marked by a ritual. Because people understand, when the door flows, energy flows. When the door sticks, the heart sticks. Have you ever noticed how on days you feel emotionally blocked, nothing seems to go smoothly? And on days, everything goes right. Even the door seems lighter and easier to open. If your door groans or squeals when opened, do not ignore it another day. Wipe off the dust from the hinges, apply some oil, and check for any misalignments, cracks, or broken parts that need fixing. This is not just maintenance, it is a ritual of energy repair. It is like opening a new path for fresh energy to flow through your life. If the paint on your door is chipped or faded, repaint it, not just for appearance, but for renewal. Each fresh coat of paint brings a new layer of energy over your destiny. Choose a color that matches your elemental energy, or simply a warm, bright tone that invites joy and life. Do not let your door reflect your inner exhaustion. Make it a place where every time you step through, you feel refreshed and ready to begin again, whenever you choose. Number 5. Objects that clash with the 5 elements. Have you ever seen someone place a convex mirror right across from the front door? Or hang fierce animal heads, bizarre statues, or sharp metallic objects like swords or knives as decorations by the entrance? These may seem edgy or even protective to some, but in reality they create intense chaotic energy that disrupts the natural harmony of the 5 elements your front door is meant to balance. A convex mirror, even if intended to ward off bad energy, can backfire if placed too close or in the wrong direction. It might reflect and push away the good energy trying to enter. Sharp objects like knives or swords represent strong metal energy, which can cut through the flow of abundance. Fierce or distorted statues, if not properly grounded in Feng Shui understanding, may attract low vibrations, triggering tension, unease, or even disturbed sleep and emotional imbalance among the people in the home. Feng Shui does not reject beauty, but it always emphasizes balance and harmony. Every item near your entrance, even a tiny decorative piece, carries energy. And if that energy does not align with your personal elements or the elemental structure of your home, it creates a subtle discord in the energy field. You cannot see this misalignment, but you will feel it: trouble focusing, fatigue, family stress, or unstable finances. So, if you have placed such objects near your entryway, take a moment to observe what has been going on in your life. And if anything feels off, do not hesitate to remove or replace them. It does not have to be complicated. Sometimes, a simple wind chime with a soft, clear sound can be enough to rebalance the space, clear away negative energy, and welcome new luck. A small green plant by the door can calm excess energy, symbolizing life and attracting fresh, vibrant qi. A Feng Shui gourd made of metal or wood, when placed correctly, can draw in prosperity and guard against negative influences. Remember, your front door is the meeting point between you and the world, between inside and outside, seen and unseen. What you place there becomes the gatekeeper of your fate. Once you have cleared out the silent mistakes that may have been blocking your flow of prosperity, the next thing you should do is intentionally invite good fortune into your home by arranging your front entrance according to the Feng Shui principles of energy gathering. Here are 5 simple yet incredibly effective suggestions to turn your entryway into a magnet for abundance, a place that welcomes blessings and spreads good energy throughout your living space. Number 1. Place a red or yellow doormat. At first glance, a doormat might seem like nothing more than a place to wipe your feet, but if you choose the right color and position it properly, it can actually become the first filter of energy blocking negative vibes from the outside and welcoming in positive, prosperous energy. In Feng Shui, red represents the fire element. It carries strong yang energy, symbolizing luck, vitality, and wealth. Yellow belongs to the earth element, standing for stability, nourishment, and financial grounding. So when you place a red or yellow doormat right at your front entrance, you are essentially creating a cushion of energy, a silent invitation that says, "Only good energy may enter here." If you want to go deeper, you can also select the color based on your personal element. For example, people with the wood element might choose green, while those with metal energy might opt for white gray or metallic gold. That way, every time you step on the mat before walking into your home, you are actually tuning your personal energy frequency to match the energy field of your space. Equally important, however, is the condition of your doormat. A torn, dirty, or soggy mat can have the opposite effect. Clean it regularly, replace it if it gets worn out. And each time you shake off the dust, consider whispering an intention, like, "I welcome positive energy into my home." Doing this consistently helps refresh the energy of your entryway, making it feel light, bright, and inviting every time you return home. Number 2. Wind chimes. It is no coincidence that wind chimes are often found hanging on porches near doors or in sacred temples. The sound of wind chimes, when chosen with the right materials and tone, becomes an invisible purifier, sweeping away stagnant energy and waking up the flow of good fortune. In Feng Shui, metal wind chimes, especially those made from brass or stainless steel, belong to the metal element and are excellent energy conductors. When the wind blows through and the metal rods gently chime, they produce a clear ringing sound that vibrates through the space, breaking up stuck or negative energy around your door. Placement matters too. Hanging a chime to the right side of your front door, as viewed from inside your home, attracts helpful people opportunities and outside support. Placing it on the left side supports internal stability, family harmony, and emotional well-being. No matter which side you choose, make sure not to hang it in a windless corner or pressed against a wall. Let it ring naturally. Number 3. Salt jar for Feng Shui. Salt has long been known in both Feng Shui and traditional spiritual rituals as a powerful cleansing element, full of strong yang energy and capable of neutralizing negativity. That is why salt is used in cleansing ceremonies, home blessings, and even scattered around homes during moves, because it absorbs and balances out low vibrations, especially in areas where yin energy tends to build up. To protect your front door area, place a small salt jar nearby. You can even add a few black peppercorns, 3 ancient Chinese coins, or a bit of dried orange peel. This creates a kind of energy filter right at the threshold between outside and inside. The jar acts as an anchor, drawing in and containing bad energy, so it does not enter the house. There is no need to be fancy. Use a small glass jar, fill it with natural coarse salt, not iodized or chemically treated, and leave the lid slightly open or off entirely. Place it in a discreet corner near your door. It does not need to be visible as long as it is not moved around too often. For extra effect, you can tape a small affirmation under the jar like I hold on to what serves me and release what does not. Change out the salt every 1 to 2 months. When you do check for signs of energy absorption, if the salt has clumped, changed color, or developed strange spots, that means it has done its job. Bury the used salt in the earth, never pour it down. The drain, clean the jar, and start a new energy cycle. Number 4. Houseplants. Few things bring as much life freshness and strong yang energy to your entryway as a healthy green plant. In Feng Shui, plants represent the wood element, which is all about growth, renewal, and resilience. When you place a vibrant plant near your front door, you are inviting a steady current of life force to flow into your space. But not just any plant will do. You want to choose one with upward-growing soft leaves in bright, healthy colors, and avoid anything with thorns, spikes, or gloomy appearances. Some top Feng Shui favorites include Monstera, striking and great for air purification, as well as drawing in good fortune. Zamioculcas, ZZ, plant, or money tree, symbolizes prosperity and is especially ideal for business owners or those seeking financial stability. Snake plant, excellent for shielding your space from negative energy like a guardian at your door. Caring for plants is a deeply healing practice. Each time you water them, wipe their leaves, or simply watch them grow, you reconnect with the energy of nature, something many of us forget in modern life. Even one small plant, placed with care and maintained with love, can completely shift the energy frequency of your home. Number 5. Warm sensor light, plus mirror on the side. There is one unshakable truth in both Feng Shui and environmental psychology. Light is life energy. A well-lit, warm space feels open, welcoming, and alive. A dim, cold space feels heavy, isolated, and stagnant. A motion-activated light near your entryway is a simple yet powerful way to make sure that every time you return home, you step into light. Not just physical light, but energetic light. Choose a warm-toned sensor light, preferably with soft golden hues. This type of lighting creates a sense of comfort and hospitality. Every time the light turns on as you approach, it sends a message to your subconscious. You are safe. You are home. From a healing perspective, this reduces stress, lifts your mood, and strengthens your emotional connection to your living space. Pair that with a small mirror placed to the side of the door, never directly facing it, and you amplify the gathering of energy. A mirror in this position helps reflect positive energy throughout the surrounding area, adds visual depth, and doubles the sense of brightness and openness. A clean, well-lit, and thoughtfully designed entryway is your home's first greeting to the universe. And when that greeting is warm, kind, and intentional, good things cannot help but be drawn in. Feng Shui is not superstition or magic. It is the science of space and sensation. It teaches us to live with intention, to appreciate even the smallest corner of our home, and to understand that every object holds energy, every placement speaks its own language. And when you learn how to organize, purify, and reconnect, you are not just cleaning your house, you are cleansing your energy and your destiny. If you are looking to invite wealth and good fortune, start by taking a good look at your front door. Try applying just one of the suggestions from this video. You do not need to do everything at once. Just pick one that resonates with you, and you will begin to feel a shift in the energy of your home. Before we wrap up, drop a positive commitment in the comments, a message for your home and the universe around you. For example, I open the way for good fortune to enter. I choose positive energy and leave stagnation behind. I am a magnet for abundance. And if you found this video helpful, do not hesitate to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss upcoming Feng Shui tips, healing rituals, and ancient wisdom that can help you live more mindfully, more brightly, and more abundantly every single day. See you in the next video, where we will continue exploring ways to transform your living space so your life can flow with ease, fulfillment, and natural alignment.